Did I start recording? I did. What up, y'all? This is Ladies with KeKe. My name is Dana B. I didn't mean to hit record, but then I saw a recording, so here we are. Nevertheless, as you can see, I'm solo dolo today. Shout out to Cassie J. Um, so yeah, we're gonna get into the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 5, episode 17, 50 Shades of Betrayal. I thought it was a good episode, and I think that was a good title for this episode. So let's just go ahead and dive right in. Sipping on my wine, honey, my Merlot. I know y'all didn't ask me, but I'm telling y'all anyhow. All right, so the episode continues with the conversation with Ashley, Giselle, and Robin. Ashley tells Giselle and Robin that she's going to tell Candace that she is writing a statement for Monique on the last night. And the last night's supposed to be a dominatrix theme party. So she was like, I'm gonna wait till the end of the last night and not ruin this good old trip that we got going on. So they're about to head out to a natural spring. And it's funny, before they head out, all the ladies were meeting in the lobby area. And Wendy kept saying, bon dia, which means good morning, but it's not in Portuguese. It's actually Catalan, if I'm pronouncing that right. I thought that was funny. But anywho, so they get to the natural spring, and honestly, it is gorgeous. I know I said this before, but Portugal is on my list because that place is honestly. I've been sleeping on Portugal. Honestly, I didn't even think about that place. It's on my list now because of this whole situation that they went on. It looks beautiful. So they went to a natural spring, and they were getting the water. And it's funny because Ashley and Karen already tested the water. They realized it's cold as hell, but they didn't want to tell the other ladies that. So Karen was like, don't tell the other ladies. So Giselle goes down into the water and it's ice cold. I thought that was really funny. The ladies do have a fun little photo shoot. And honestly, I'm glad that they took advantage of that scenery because it was gorgeous. It was beautiful. One thing I did notice that Ashley will pump anywhere because after the photo shoot situation, they're all, lounging or whatever. And here goes Ashley with the pumps. Hey, no judgment. I'm not a mom, so, but I just find it hilarious that she just pumps anywhere. Nevertheless, so while they're laying out, Wendy suggests that Candace performs her new song because the new song that she remixed it into the go-go version, that's done. So she was like, "Oh, you should do a video shoot here or perform it while we're here because the scenery and stuff." So that was cute. Let's see what else. So Ashley goes to the restroom per usual. She goes to the restroom every 5 minutes, seems like. And Giselle compliments Candace how she held her composure during dinner when Ashley was saying all these things, that whole debacle about you weren't supportive of me, but now you want to have a baby and I'm not over what you said about me and my husband and da 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 da. So Candace composed herself. Candace is saying basically, I am choosing my battles wisely, which is good. That means she's learning. That means, she's developing, she's maturing. Even though I don't feel like Candace would have popped off like she did with Monique, but nevertheless, growth is growth. Okay. So let's see what else happened. Also, Giselle asks Candace how her relationship with Karen is going. And I don't know why Giselle, it seems like Giselle's always obsessed with Karen. Why? I don't understand it. I don't understand. But Candace says that she's starting to look at Karen a little bit differently. And then, Giselle gonna say, as you should. That's the part. It's like, why do you want people to be mad at Karen all the time? You did it to Wendy, now you're doing it to Candace. She probably did someone else, but I can't remember. But it's like, why are you so obsessed with people being at odds with Karen? Did y'all notice that? It was just me. It could be just me. Maybe because I'm a Karen fan. I don't know. So Giselle also asks Karen, I'm sorry, Giselle also asks Candace, do you trust her? And she's trying to decide if she can actually trust Karen anymore. Again, she wants Karen to pick a side, basically. And Karen's saying, I'm not picking a side. Um, the ladies, so after that whole natural springs relaxation, the ladies go back to the hotel and nighttime arrives. So one thing I do want to point out is that Karen called Ray, and Ray said that he missed her and he loves her. I thought that was sweet. The ladies go to dinner. At dinner, Karen orders champagne, and for whatever reason, this is a big deal. Once again, that she's ordering champagne, and it's like, oh, your ulcer is not that consistent. Oh, I thought you had an ulcer. Oh, maybe. Well, Karen saying that she had medication. Maybe she doesn't have an ulcer. Maybe she don't. I do kind of see that she probably don't got an ulcer. She just didn't want to get drunk with y'all. But hey, I'm no medical doctor. Nevertheless, at dinner, Robin asked the ladies who sent news to the men. No one sent news. Like, no, I don't do that. But Robin was like, oh, I did. And for whatever reason, Candace decided, oh, let me send Chris some nudes. And so she had like, I don't know if they were some type of cloth. I don't know if they were like the napkins or it's like a blanket. I don't know. But she basically sent Chris some news. She covered herself with something and sent him the news. I thought that was kind of weird, but then again, what do I know? And it seemed like they were having a good old time at dinner. One thing I will mention, so at they're at dinner, everyone's having a good old time, especially Candace. Candace looked really happy. It's probably production, but Candace looks really happy and go lucky and laughing. And Robin was like, "Yeah, you look happy now, but you won't be happy for too long once Ashley tells you what's going on." Um, so that was that. Next day, the ladies go to a pancha bar. They find, they see how the pancha is made, and they travel on these cute little motor carts. There were that's why I like this trip so much because I like them showing different things to do and like I know what I want to do when I go to Portugal. Don't know when that's going to happen, but it's like I have an idea now. Like, oh, the ladies did this, they did that. I like this. So yeah, y'all follow me. Nevertheless, um, I got a lot of notes, child. Bear with me, honey. Which is it's so crazy because normally I bounce back and forth with Cassie, and now she's not here, and it's like I can't get myself together. All right, so they're at the pancha bar, right? They show you how the pancha is made, and it's a lot of fruit juices and a whole bunch of rum, and it looks delicious. I can tell you that. I want that. I wanna. That's why another reason I want to go to Portugal. Get that pancha. Um. So at the pancha bar, Robin announces that the pictures have posted on her website. And they're like, oh my God, let me see. And then I think Wendy was like, where's Karen? And so that's when Robin wants to decide. Well, that's when Robin decided to tell Karen, yeah, all of your looks didn't really pan out. So I don't have you on the website. I think that's foul and shady because at the end of the day, this is your friend, use that loosely. Why didn't you tell her something beforehand? Like when you were talking to Giselle about it, you had plenty of opportunity at that natural spring to tell Karen that, hey, unfortunately, the pictures didn't pan out. You know what I mean? Instead of, it's like the way you did it, it just looks shady as hell. But, Karen made some, she didn't care. Um, so that was that. The ladies go back to the hotel and they're all having lunch. Some ladies go to their room for a little bit and, this, that, and the third. I will say that Giselle did comment that her and Jamal are in a good place. And she needs to work on her communication. So then that she said that when it was Karen and Ashley, I believe. I think it was just Karen and Ashley there. Yeah, she was talking about, how things are going on with Jamal, whatever. So then all the ladies come to now to the table. Some people took naps and whatever. So they're all back at the table. Karen announces that she has a wig line and she invites all the ladies to her little wig event. When she announced that she has a wig line coming out, Giselle's hating ass gonna say, "Oh my God, you have another business, then you just do the da da da." You sound like a hater. I'm sorry. I could see if she says, "Oh, I'm gonna have all these businesses," and they never come to fruition. However, Ladom is an actual, you know what I mean? She has a business with that. It's actually production and product. So if she wants to now do wig line, why don't you be supportive? Why are you being a hater? Like, oh my God, what else you gonna do next? Like, ma'am, did you have your own business? What's it called? Hughes? What's it called? Hughes? Is that even still going? Or did it stop? I haven't heard nothing. She hasn't said nothing else about it. So basically, those who can do and those who can't complain. How about that? So I'm getting tired of Giselle coming for Cameron. I'm getting tired of it now because Cameron's my girl. All jokes. Well, she is my girl, but I don't take it that serious. Anyway, so let's see where we at here. I hope I ain't entertaining y'all because seems like a lot going on. I can't figure out where I left off at. All right, so now I know I'm back. So she says she invites all the ladies to her wig event. Robin's gonna say, "Well, I'm just gonna ask you, are you inviting Monique?" Karen literally says that no, she's not going to invite Monique because it wouldn't be good for Monique and Candace to be in the same space right now. So I think that was about it. The ladies, they said that, 7 o'clock, be ready for the party or whatever. Ashley and Giselle are hosting the party. And so they're getting everything ready. It's like in a suite. It's in the hotel, but it's on a different floor in the conference room. So all the other ladies arrive to the party, and it's so funny because they're like, everyone has to play with the black penis. Apparently, Giselle brought this big black penis. Well, they bought a whole bunch of stuff. You can see that Ashley is about that, kinky life because she bought a whole bunch of stuff. Talking about, I had to go to the store and buy some new ones because all mine have been used. So we see what Michael was, how you got that one. But so yeah, all the ladies arrive. Everyone has to play with the black penis. So they start playing a game. It's like a question game. I will say that this was a little TMI for me, but I'm gonna go through the questions, honey. So the first question was, where on your body is your favorite place to be touched? Karen gonna say my vagina, and it's like as I'm reading it, yeah, I can see that, but it's just the way she said it, which made it so comical. Karen really wasn't feeling this party at all. She was real prudish, real like, but she had some moments. Then someone asked, when was the last time you gave a blowjob? Most of the ladies said that before they left or within the last week or two. Karen says she retired her mouth, says that she had a lot going on. Now, Giselle, she said in her when she said that there's a lot going on, whatever, Giselle was like, if you're not doing it, someone else is. I think that's in your world with Jamal because your man a hoe. So don't be putting that on Ray, honey. Ray is fine. He don't need no other special treatment. He fine what he's doing with Cameron, okay? The next question was, who's more dominant in the bedroom? Another question was, how much do you masturbate? I'm telling you, Karen's answers on most of these were just like, I didn't need to know that. So the question was, how much do you masturbate? Karen says that she has a vibrating pillow. And made my stomach turn a little bit. But because, whatever, that's how you get down, that's how you get down. But I think Wendy was like, what, you dry hump it? She was like, no, I don't dry hump it. It just, sits it there. And she was like, it's after it's done, it's no longer dry. That's just nasty. Oh, okay, let's change subject. That was gross. Those two TMI for me. The party looked fun, but those questions were TMI that I did not need to know. The ladies role play, they play some music. They're having, a good old time. Ashley shares some kinky stories about her hooking up with a chick at a concert. That's her thing. So yeah, the party's going good. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's letting loose. You know what I mean? Even Giselle stuck up ass, letting loose. It looked fun. But then Rob is gonna say, this is the first trip that there wasn't any tension. I wish that she didn't say that because she knew that what was coming up. And sure enough, Ashley used that opportunity to say, well, Candace, let me tell you something. And that's when she goes to tell Candace that she's writing a statement for Monique. And she's saying that the statement is really to help Monique, not to hurt Candace. But it really didn't go well. Candace went, she didn't go in, but she was in her feelings about it. And I will say, I don't like Candace. I don't. I kind of get where she's coming from though. I do. Ash is explaining, she was worried about what would happen to Monique. That's why she wrote the statement. And Candace basically said, like, why would you even do that when she talks mad shit about you? You and your husband. And Ash is like, well, I'm going based off actions and not words. What Ashley is saying is she could say whatever. At the end of the day, when the shit hit the fan, Monique had my back. That's what she said in a nutshell. And I understand where Ashley is coming from. However, I do wish that she didn't do it. Ashley is saying, kind of in a way, I owe Monique. And she's my friend. She had my back when all you women did not. And so I'm gonna have her back. I kind of get where Candace is coming from. It's like, for one, she just said, I don't know if she said that I cherish our friendship, or well, she did say something about where I cherish our friendship. I'm speaking not verbatim, but you know, but then she kind of switched it and saying, well, it's a growing friendship. Like, we ain't all the way there, but we're getting somewhere. And so if we're in this growing friendship phase, that's some fucked up shit to do. I don't. Ashley basically makes it seem like I didn't do this to hurt you. I'm only doing this to help my friend. The problem with that is helping your friend does actually hurt me because it assassinates my character, which hurts my case. Even though you want to help your friend, but it does hurt me. So I kind of get where Candace is coming from. One thing I don't understand, why they keep calling Monique a liar. Did I miss something? Yes, she was wrong for putting her hands on Monique. Putting her hands on Candace. But where is she a liar? They keep, like, I remember Giselle caught saying that she's a liar. Now Candace is saying that she's a liar. What did Monique lie about? She might have, she didn't lie that she didn't put hands on her. She said that she deserved it, but where did she lie? You know what I mean? Like, I'm confused on that. Um, so yeah, what else? Oh, Robin and Giselle want to add their little flame to the situation and reiterate what kind of took Candace's statement, not Candace's, Ashley's statement out of context when Ashley was in the beginning of the episode when she was talking to Giselle and Robin about it. She was saying how, well, we're now even. Like, all right, she may not like that I did this for Monique, but now, hey, we're even. Basically saying, not saying this is a tit for tat, but it's basically saying that, well, you may not like what I did to you, but hey, I didn't like what you did to me either. And she didn't, my thing is not a tit for tat because she didn't do it to get back at Candace. But that's how they played it, or that's how they presented it when they add their little 2 cents. Well, you said that, now we're even comment. And so Wendy took that and ran with it. You're a snake because you waited for the perfect opportunity to attack her. And it's like, it really, Ashley said what she said. And honestly, Ashley was like, look, it is what it is. She was like, I didn't do this to hurt you. I did this to help Monique, and not hurt you, Candace. But Candace said, you're defending a liar who could not handle my mouth and decides to put hands on me and then lie about it. Fuck you, Ashley. Those were her words. Those are Candace's words to Ashley. I understand where she's coming from, but yeah, that's all I gotta say. I mean, I understand where Candace is coming from. If I was Candace and Ashley was my friend, I would be hurt by what Ashley did. But Ashley's like, I don't give a fuck. I did what I did. You can either be mad about it or we can be cool. Either way, I'm good. I feel like Ashley really don't care for Candace. I really don't. I feel like she probably wanted to be friends with Candace because they're all in the same circle or whatever, but can't I mean Ashley really could care less if they have a friendship or not. That's how I maybe it's the motherhood thing. Maybe when you're a new mom and you're a mom period, your priorities are different. Like I could care less about this. So I feel like Ashley could care less about if their relationship grows or doesn't. So Ashley leaves. So then Karen says that Monique was wrong and she begged her to apologize. Then all the ladies started attacking Karen. She's a grown woman. You should have to beg her to apologize. And blah, 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 blah. That's what it sounds like to me, child. Um, Karen does say, though, while they're all attacking her, that she knows things that other ladies don't know about, which I thought that was kind of weird for her to say. I guess in her way, she was trying to defend herself. So Karen's new stance is that the both of the ladies were wrong. So that's why she's being neutral. She can't be all the way supportive to Candace because Candace was wrong also in the situation, but she wants to play like victim or whatever. So Karen's like, well, I know the truth. So I'm gonna just stay neutral, which is kind of weird though because all the ladies were there. So she saying that, oh, I know things that you don't know, and it's kind of weird because all the ladies were there and they did see it. But Karen says that, she said in her little confession, whatever, that Monique showed Karen the statement that Candace wrote, where Candace did admit to releasing the glass upon Monique. I do like Candace and her use of words. She is not going to say I threw the glass at her. She's going to say I released it. I like that. I want to be that creative with my words. You know what I mean? I didn't slap you. I released my hand upon you. Nevertheless, um, so let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh, so Robin asked Candace if Monique reached out to you, would you, accept her apology or whatever? Like, hey, my bad girl, whatever. And Candace is like, no, I would not. We are past that point now. I would have earlier, but now I would not accept a phone call, an apology, because this is affecting my life. She's now taking anxiety meds because of it. Now, this is the point. I always said I don't think this fight was that damn traumatic. It really wasn't that traumatic. I'm sorry, it was a little pop, pop. That's all it was. However, the whole social media part, I can see where Candace is coming from. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a Candace fan. I still ain't. I think it was wrong for Monique. I'll say this. I do feel bad that the fight escalated. However, I don't see Candace as oh my gosh, she's such a victim. You know what I mean? That type of thing. However, that online bullying, that could probably trigger somebody worse than the fight itself. You know what I mean? So not only did she get in a physical altercation with her friend, I use that loosely because I don't feel like they were friends. Well, maybe they were. I don't know, but it seems like they really weren't. They were just some frenemies. But going through that and then having to deal with people online are vicious. They're monsters, really. Little Twitter thugs, or what's it called? Keyboard thugs. That's what they're called. Or little thumb thugs or whatever. Either way, they're vicious. So the fact that you got to deal with that also, so I could get why she's taking anxiety medication. Now, I will say that means you need to get off social media, but that could be a way for her to get her coin. So social media, people use that for monetary reasons. So I do feel bad that, you know, she's now on anxiety medication because of the backlash of people saying stuff on social media. Um, and that's when Giselle puts her 2 cents in, like, see, this is why we can't stomach, you know, you defending her. Like, you see that what this girl is going through, all that good stuff. So um they ended. The party's now over. Candace calls Chris. Ashley calls Michael. So Candace calls Chris saying that, you know, Monique asked Ashley to write the statement and Ashley's going to do it. And Chris was like, oh my God, like, why would you do that? And then he even brought up how much shit that Monique was talking to Candace. Hold on. He brought the fact that Monique talks a lot of shit about Ashley and her husband to Candace and Chris. Um, and then Ashley calls Michael. Michael goes off because he can't stand them. Like, I can't stand her or her husband. Da 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 da. Which I didn't watch last season, but didn't did Michael touch Chris, or was it someone from production? I don't know. Either way, Michael can't stand them. Can't stand Chris or Candace, which I thought was weird because maybe it was this season. Maybe I'm confusing what's going to happen earlier this season. I feel like Michael got a little touchy feely with Chris, but correct me if I'm wrong, child. So yeah, that it was the episode. Hopefully I did a good job, honey. I make sure I try to get all the points in. But anyhow, if I didn't, let me know in the comments, child. Till next time. Bye guys.